Hi, I'm David Essel. So, what's the cause of all of our addictions? Have you ever thought about that? Like, did you know that every addiction in the world is caused by the same thing and it has nothing to do with your genes, it has nothing to do with genetics, it has nothing to do with being a disease, addictions, alcoholism? They're not disease states. We have to throw the AA stuff out the window. It's been around for 80 years. It's over. It's dead. It never worked. They have a 90% failure rate. I'm so sorry to say. I wish it was a higher percentage, but it's not. We've reached out to the AA organization and said, hey, listen, we're one of many professionals that would love to help you upgrade your program. I doubt they'll ever respond to us. I doubt they'll ever help. So we're going to do it on our own. This is David Essel, 43 years in the world of personal growth, 30 years teaching our permanent alcohol addiction and life recovery program. When I say permanent, that must mean that we have control. We have complete control over the cause of all of our addictions: alcoholism, food addiction, opiate addiction, social media addiction, video game addiction, nicotine, pot, drugs. Oh, freaking A, dudes and dudettes. We know the cause. We've known it for 30 years. And we're sharing these free videos, and share them and comment below. We're sharing these videos because of the fact that the truth has to come out. I was just on a summit, a webinar a week ago with Dave and Susan Kenny. They're also two leaders in the world of addiction recovery that say throw that disease model out the window. My Lord, we've been buying into this crap for so long. People are believing it when it's not true at all. What are addictions caused by? All of them, it's the same thing. We do not know how to handle emotional challenges in life. We don't know how to handle physical challenges in life. We are not emotionally regulated. We don't know how to handle fear, insecurity. We don't know how to handle low self-confidence, low self-esteem. We don't know how to handle peer pressure, anxiety, depression, PTSD, trauma, wounds. We don't know how to heal. And so when we don't know how to heal, we do the next best thing. We find something to cover up the pain. We find something to, even if it's momentarily, cover up the pain. That is the cause of all addictions, our inability to deal with life. My heart is huge in the world of addiction because I struggled for 30 years. I know what it's like to wake up almost every day feeling slow or with a small headache or with a hangover. I know what it's like to cancel out on dinner reservations because I had too much to drink beforehand. I know all that stuff. It's been a very, very long time. I know what it's like to go to networking events, but first having to have a couple glasses of wine. My God, years ago I did it all the time. Why? Low self-confidence, low self-esteem. And then you go, wait a minute, David Essel, you've spoken in front of groups of 5,000 people. You've done all of these things. You've been on national TV for, 40 years, national radio for 43 years. How could you have low self-confidence, low self-esteem? It's pretty simple. A lot of people that are in the media have extremely low self-confidence. Look at any of the biographies of actors and actresses, and you'll find people filled with anxiety, depression, low self-confidence. Jonah Hill, a phenomenal actor, extremely funny. I did an article, I forget if it was in the New York Times, I forget where it was, who said that he's going to stop acting. He can't handle it. The anxiety of being on the road and promoting videos, it just drives him insane. He can't handle the anxiety. So we have to understand that underneath all addictions are some type of mental challenge. And this is good news. It's good news because that means it's in our control, that we can control and learn how to manage anxiety, depression, PTSD, wounds, trauma from childhood, bullying, sexual molestation. All these things that create the desire to get out of our existence momentarily by getting high or masturbating or whatever we're doing. We've found that we can escape momentarily, but that's not going to do it. In our program, Permanent Alcohol Addiction and Life Recovery, we teach this so deeply. We go extremely deep to find the origin of addiction. And then we teach emotional regulation skills so that instead of reaching for that cigarette or that vape or that glass of wine or that whatever it is that you're using to escape life, we teach people the tools to be able to hit and head on with life. We go right at life. We welcome the challenge. We don't back away into a corner with a bottle of wine like I used to. We come right forward. And as we come forward, we learn how powerful we are as human beings. We learn how powerful we are when we have people teaching us that have long years of recovery. You know, I mean, I can't tell you, it's been a very, very long time. I don't mention years because there are people that have been sober for 30 years that really aren't sober. So I'm not going to say how many years I've been sober. It's been a long time, though. The journey has been phenomenal. It's getting better and better all the time. And with our brand new book right here, David Essel's Permanent Alcohol and Life Recovery. David Essel's Permanent Alcohol and Life Recovery. We finally put our 30-year program that I teach one-on-one for the past 30 years into a book. Of course, you can get the book for free at davidessel.com, talkdavid.com. I'll mention it below. Or you can buy it off of Amazon. Whatever you want to do is great with me. But grab the book for free at least, okay? Because you're going to get good information, great information, phenomenal information on the causes of all addictions, and all of those causes are in our control. If that wasn't true, millions of people couldn't get sober every day if we didn't have the internal power to do it. We don't need drugs, we don't need surgery, we don't need medical intervention. We need a really solid program. Join our program if you'd like. Get the book for free. TalkDavid.com, davidessel.com. Share this video. It's so crucial. Once we snap that stereotype that our addictions are caused by a disease, it's not our fault. Let's get rid of that nonsense. Let's raise our hands and be mature adults that say, I'm the one that puts the beer in my mouth. I'm the one that puts the cigarette in my mouth. I'm the one that puts the sugar in my mouth where I've gained 80 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever it might be. I am responsible for my own addiction. When you hit that stage 1, you're ready to get clean. Let me help you. This is Good News with David Essel.